Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome back to another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Today we are working on the pool house again. Reed is splashing around in the pool in the background there, even though it's 55-degree water temperature and still a little cloudy. He does not care. He's going to swim. He will not be intimidated by the water conditions. So I'm on the bathroom side of the pool house. I'm actually getting ready to hook up our waste line that comes out of the filter assembly to a line that ties into a catch basin right here in front of the pool house. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so this line used to be on the outside of the pool house, and it actually, because this is the old exterior wall, and it actually goes in over here and ties into this catch basin. And that line right there is the existing waste line. Originally, we had it plumbed into that pit right there, and then we discovered that the pit pipe no longer went over the hill. That when they put the gas line in, they actually severed that pipe. So the first time we tried to blow down the system into the pit, it all flooded out and poured everywhere. That's when we found out we had a problem. So I hooked this line up just to a 2-inch threaded fitting, and then every time we wanted to backwash the filter, we've actually had to roll out a 2-inch flexible discharge line and either run it over the hill or try to hold it by hand in this pipe. So it was pretty ridiculous. So tonight I'm actually going to drill through the wall and connect the two. So we're going to have a permanent waste line. We won't have to deal with rolling out the hose and somebody trying to hold on to it. It's such a pain. So every time we backwash the filter now, we have to go straight down into the catch basin and over the hill. This is tied into just the main drainage system around the house. So I'm getting ready to drill a couple of holes through, so I know exactly where the fitting is going to come through. Got a little mark here. I had my laser level out, and I split the fitting on the other side with the laser and put a mark on the wall back here, and then use my big 6-foot level to put a reference mark on the wall here. So I'm going to drill some holes through, and that way I know exactly where we're coming through with the pipe from the other side. So we got our hole in the wall, and now we got our pipe mocked up here. Got the 90 on there, and then the other pipe sticking out on the other side. Amber, what do you think?
You're the boss.
Wow, you heard it here first. So that's sticking out over here. Now we're trying to figure out the right angle to get it to connect over here. And it's not going to be as easy as a couple of quick 90s. Going to have to 45 it down to around this pipe, and then come over here and connect to this one. So, anywho, we're going to fiddle around with the fittings a little bit, and then we get it figured out and glued together. All right, so we're through the wall. We've got the first union glued in, and now we've got a piece of 2-inch coming out this end. We're going to do a 45 here to get around the filter vessel, and then another 45 to get it up and hooked up to this end. We'll make a couple more connections here, and we should be good to go.
All right, so Chris pre-fit all the PVC pipe together. He's marked it so he knows how to put it back together, and now he's gluing it.
We'll let it set up for about an hour, maybe 2. And while we're
Cleaning the pool?
cleaning the pool, it should get good and cured, and
Yeah.
it should be ready to backwash when we get finished up.
All right. I'll give a sneak peek at the pool. Have you done that?
Not today.
All right. So we just got this uncovered late last night. Chris had to work today, so now we have the pleasure of cleaning it. You can see it's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but it is filthy. There you can see all of that. It's still pretty murky, so we're going to get it cleaned, see where we're at. Our pool guy is going to be by in the next day or so to get everything balanced. I think Chris can read some levels off of the pool equipment. We know we're low on salt, so we're going to add some of that, and then we'll see where we're at after.
All right, so we got our waste line run through the wall into the other side there, and that'll go behind the wall once the bathroom's completed, so you'll never even know it's there. So it's kind of a pain, kind of a contorted way to get the pipe connected, but there was so much stuff in the way. We had to come over and up and down and around. So anyways, it's hooked up. We got a couple of unions there, so we can spin those off anytime and get that thing out of the way if we need to get back and service some of the other stuff. So it's going to be much better than holding a flexible discharge line. Ask Amber, she'll tell you. So now that we got that done, we're going to go ahead and get the pool cleaned up. I just drug out all of the pool cleaner hose. And we're going to go ahead and wash the whole thing by hand. Lots of scuzz on the bottom from sitting around all winter, and also from the construction that's been going on around here. All that stuff got sucked or blown under the pool cover, some of the strong winds and storms that we've had. So we got to get all that junk cleaned out. A couple of sandals floating around in the pool. So we're going to get cleaning and see if we can't get this thing sparkling. It's working. The waste pipe is flowing right into our catch basin, and just right down a big piece of 8-inch. It comes over the hill. So no danger of that clogging in or clogging up. Doing a really good backwash. The filter pressure gauge climbed all the way up to 30 psi when I was vacuuming. So that thing was nasty. There's just so much dust and debris and everything. It really choked up the filter. So we're adding a little makeup water here. Got everything vacuumed off the bottom that I could see. I'm gonna have to let it run tonight and then vacuum it again tomorrow. I'm also gonna add some salt tonight. Because we're getting low on our salt. All right, so I just kicked it back on filter, and we're blowing a little air out of the system, but no massive plumes of dust and dirt are coming out of the return, so that's a good sign. You know you've done a bad job backwashing and rinsing your filter if you flip it back over to filter and dust and dirt pour out of your filter into your pool. That's never a good feeling. One of those aw crap moments. But looks like we got it backwashed very thoroughly because that water is crystal clear. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. Tickled to death with that new waste line. So much easier than rolling out that 2-inch discharge hose and spraying that thing everywhere and trying to hold it in the pipe. And it was such a mess. So glad we finally got that plumbed in. It's going to make it so easy to keep up with the filter maintenance and everything else. So that was a big win. Glad to have that done. And we got the pool vacuumed out. Reed worked with the scrub brush around the edges, scrubbing off any algae and junk on the waterline tile. And Amber used a leaf blower and a broom and cleaned up around the pool. So the place is really looking good. I'm going to go ahead and dump about 4 bags of salt in and let that circulate all night. And that'll give our salt cell a boost. The chlorine has been producing pretty well, but our salt's a little low, so we need to boost that and give our salt cell the ingredients it needs to make lots of chlorine and clear this water up. So keep you all posted. Looking forward to getting a swim in. I'm going to fire the heater up here in just a minute and start bringing that water temperature up. Everybody's going to be excited about that. Y'all take care, and we'll see you again real soon. Be sure to hit that subscription button. Got any comments or questions, leave those down below. And as always, please tell everybody about the channel. We love spreading the word here at Woodmere State Revival, and look forward to seeing y'all again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.